You know, I was really scared that I wouldn't like this movie. Having seen it today, I have one thing to say. Kaboom! What's up, internet? Welcome to Weirdo Reviews. I'm Jonathan Sim, your favorite movie weirdo, and it is time for a review.
Somebody's whispering in your ear. Everything's gonna be okay. God only knows what I'd be
without. Toy Story 4 is an animated adventure comedy written by a lot of people. I mean, look at this Wikipedia thing. This thing is so long. Look at all these people. So the people who wrote the screenplay are Stephanie Folsom and Andrew Stanton, and it was directed by Josh Cooley. This film picks up where Toy Story 3 left off, with the toys now being owned by Bonnie. And Bonnie makes a friend. She literally makes a friend called Forky, which is basically a spork with, eyes in the mouth. But this spork, he doesn't want to be a toy, so he escapes, and Woody jumps out after him and tries to bring him back to Bonnie. But on the way, Woody runs into Bo Peep, and they go on this big adventure together. And what did I think of this movie? Well, I want to give you some context, because I have not been excited at all for Toy Story 4, actually. I loved the first 3 Toy Story movies, and I felt like they could have just left it at that. And in the past, I have rage tweeted about this movie, more than a few times. But now that the day has come where I watched Toy Story 4, what did I think of it? Toy Story 4 is amazing. I'm so happy to say that this movie is awesome. If you thought that Toy Story 3 had just the perfect ending, and there's no way that Toy Story 4 could end this series better, you're wrong. You are completely wrong, okay? The ending of Toy Story 4 is amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better ending. It ended the series better than Toy Story 3 did. I love the story in this movie as well. I love how Woody just runs into Bo Peep after Bo Peep just wasn't in Toy Story 3. And they go on this, adventure together. And I love how Bo Peep has gone from, the old damsel in distress in Toy Story 1 and 2 to, this, strong, independent woman in Toy Story 4. She handles herself. She has all these skills and everything. I love that. I love what they did with the Bo Peep character in Toy Story 4. We also have new characters in this movie as well. A lot of new characters. Ducky and Bunny, who are voiced by Key and Peele, they might be my favorite part of the movie. I thought they were absolutely hilarious. Basically everything they said, every scene they were in just had me dying in laughter. It was so funny. Every single scene that they were in, they were absolutely hilarious. We also have Keanu Reeves as Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman. That's my Keanu Reeves impression. Let me know how it is. Just down below in the comments, tell me what you thought. Yes, we Canada. Now, when I first heard about what this movie was about, I was a little bit skeptical, because, I literally didn't know how a movie about a suicidal talking spork could be any good. But Pixar pulled out of their little bag of tricks, and they made it work. This movie was awesome, and Forky worked really well in this movie. He is funny, and you really get to like him as a character, because he's new to the world and he's just learning about everything, and Woody's just trying to keep him safe, and there's a lot of really good comedy that comes out of that. And by the way, no doubt this is the funniest Toy Story movie. I watched the first 3 Toy Story movies last night in preparation for this movie, and none of them made me laugh as much as Toy Story 4 did. This is an actually hilarious movie with a lot of really funny characters and great scenes. I love where they went with the story. I love how even though Andy wasn't in this movie, he's in college, he's all grown up, they made it work with Bonnie. I thought this movie had a great adventure in it, and I was really satisfied with how everything paid off. The animation in this movie is also photorealistic. It looks amazing, especially a scene earlier in the rain where rain is just hitting all of the toys, and it looks so real. It was fantastic looking, and I thought it was just really refreshing to see an animated movie that's actually good. And I only say that because I watched The Secret Life of Pets 2 a few weeks ago, and that movie was, That just wasn't anywhere near as good as this movie, honestly. But this movie's not my favorite Toy Story movie, mainly just because of just a few little flaws. Like, I didn't feel like all of the characters were used as well as they could have, just because, like, a lot of the focus in this movie was more towards Woody and the new characters, and I feel like the old characters didn't get, like, a lot of time in the spotlight just because of that. And, this movie doesn't have a villain, so, like, that's a little bit disappointing given how, like, strong Lotso is. But overall, I really love this movie, and I think it's a perfect ending for the Toy Story series. I'm gonna give Toy Story 4 a 9 out of 10. Guys, what did you think of Toy Story 4? Let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more reviews in the future, please subscribe. And as always, stay weird.
Let's kaboom.
That's where Forky is being kept.
How do we get that key?
What about the old plush rush?
There you go.
Oh, where did you two come from?
Well, we're not doing that.